Hey everybody, welcome to the Ladybug Girls Show. Today is not our typical video, but I feel so strongly about this I have to shout out a rant. It's all about Monsanto. And recently our president Obama, he passed the Monsanto Protection Act, and it's something that kind of slid through the US Congress, and it did so kind of silently. Meanwhile, the focus has been from the media has been all about gay marriage, which is a whole complete another topic, but all I'm saying is that what's going on right now has not been the attention of our social media, because they don't want us to know what is going on. It is crazy. So what I'm talking about is Monsanto is a chemical company. They started out making Roundup, and then they went into the genetically modified seeds. And by that I mean they're making seeds that are resistant to Roundup or chemicals. And basically what this is doing is altering our seeds, and what it's doing is causing tumors and disease, organ failure, cancer, infertility in animals, and obesity. And you know, that's just to name a few things. There's also environmental concerns and all sorts of things. So the reason I'm talking to you today about this is because I am so upset about what is going on, you know, and it's kind of like we're powerless, because with this act, it's basically taking all the power away from our federal government, because Monsanto can grow whatever they want. And let's say, you know, which it has happened, that these genetically modified crops have been linked to cancer. Well, let's say, you know, they come out with all these conclusions and our federal government wants to ban it. Well, this act prevents that banning. You know, they just passed this thing that, you know, there's immunity. So they're basically making our government powerless, because Monsanto is granted this, like, utmost power to do whatever they want, grow whatever they want, feed us whatever they want, give us cancer, and there's no stopping them. It's just so scary. And you know, like, I am so motivated to grow heirlooms. I'm all about growing seeds that have been passed down from generation to generation, and I want to encourage everyone I know to grow heirlooms. Just start, even if you live in Seattle and you have a little apartment. We used to live in Seattle, and I had probably 60 to 80 potted plants. Excuse my horses peeing. We had 60 to 80 potted plants in Seattle, and I was able to grow food, you know, flowers, and so there's no excuses. Like, pretty much everybody could try growing some sort. There's community gardens, all sorts of things. Just get activated, you know, get motivated, start something in your community, start growing your own food, stop buying genetically modified food. And a lot of the genetically modified food is found in our grocery store. It is shocking. Just Google genetically modified corn and soy. Like, pretty much all the processed foods that you buy have genetically modified corn and soy, and our government will not label these. So it's very difficult to know what has, you know, genetically modified corn or soy in it. So what you need to do is try, you know, buying from sources you trust. Like, start buying at farmers market, start growing your own food. Anything, every little bit helps. And the concern I have is, you know, like, let's say I'm this awesome, like, organic farmer, and I have 5 acres of, you know, this safe heirloom corn. Well, let's say my neighbor has this genetically modified corn. Well, the bees will cross-pollinate, and their genetics are going to get on my heirloom corn. So nothing is safe. It's a terrible thing. It's a tragedy. It's letting our power to grow our food being taken away from us. And I know I probably sound upset, and I am. I just feel like I have to educate the masses. If you're out there, please listen to me. Google Monsanto, Google genetically modified food, educate yourselves, educate your friends, educate your family. Just spread the word, get everyone with a backyard, a front yard. Turn all those yards into gardens. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody needs to be growing their own food. And ultimately, we can stand up against this. It's just we have to, work together. We can start saving seeds from season to season, the heirloom seeds. And you can give them to your friends. You can pass them around. Get everyone to grow heirloom seeds. And by doing this, we can preserve our heritage. We can stop eating genetically modified foods. And we can try to avoid getting cancer. And I don't know about you guys, but me and my husband have 11 people in our family that have had to fight cancer. And 11 is almost a dozen people. And it's just an outrage, and it's got to stop, and I'm not saying that the cause of all this is the genetically modified food, but I definitely think there is a link. And there are studies that have shown that these animals are getting tumors, and it's just crazy. And it's just very upsetting that, our government's allowing this to happen. And I don't know, I just kind of feel helpless. And I'm reaching out to, YouTube. I'm reaching out to you guys. Spread the word, spread the love, grow heirlooms, and maybe we can turn this world around. I don't know, I might be radical, I might be way off in my thinking, but I feel so strongly about this. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, I just feel like this is the most important thing that we've been faced with. And I honestly, oh man, it's the most important thing that we've been faced with, and we have to do something about it. We can't let this happen to our world. This is our world. We gotta preserve our heritage, grow heirlooms, prevent this from happening. But I'm gonna do my part. I'm trying to live a self-sustainable life. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm trying to grow my own food. I'm trying to raise my family in the utmost safe possible way that I can. We have 4 generations living on a 5-acre farm, and we all work together. It's a great thing. I think if more people could do it, we'd all benefit. We need to put our community back together and really stand up for issues that we feel strongly about. My neighbor's mowing his lawn, so it might be hard to hear me, but hopefully you heard me, and have a great day.